Hello my peeps, it's Antoinette here, and today I have a sponsored video for you. So this is going to be fun. This is javycoffee.com. When they contacted me, they said, hey, would you do a review of our coffee? I'm like, yeah, sure. So yeah, just send it to me. They sent it to me, but when it arrived, I was wondering, why is this coffee fragile? I mean, I figured it was, a pound of coffee. Well, it's not. It's a concentrate. It's the ultimate cold brew. So we're talking about iced coffee. And I was very excited about that because I love iced coffee, especially now in the summer. Here, if you scan, well, you could just go to their website too, but they have a slew of recipes that they have created for their Javy coffee concentrate. Now, I know that people try to make hot coffee with this, but I will tell you, my sister only drinks instant coffee because, well, she's the only coffee drinker in the house. And unless you like instant coffee, that's the only way you're gonna like this as a hot coffee. This was created really for iced coffee. We're gonna make it 3 ways, and we're also going to make a dessert. It's currently in the freezer. Okay, let's get started. So in the box you get the concentrate, and you get this little package of Javy straws, which immediately tells you this is for iced coffee. Now these are really nice because I did receive in the past, when I was a product tester for Amazon, some, stainless steel straws, but I really like that this comes with the silicone lip. That's a nice touch. Plus I like, you get the, the slanted and the regular and the little cleaning tool to clean these straws with. When I pulled them out, I thought, oh, these are really cute. They're gold. How appropriate would it be if I used my 1960s Libby gold leaf? And I put them in the glass, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. Now, I inherited this Libby's set from an aunt, but it wasn't complete. And I could not believe it when I found the ice bucket at an estate sale. I never saw it before, after, thrifting for decades. But I was so excited, but look how little it is. Prior to that, my mother found this little milk pitcher at Goodwill. I swear my set is almost complete. It has to be, I don't know, but it's close. Let's make the coffee. I'm gonna grab some ice from my cute little ice bucket. The recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of Javy coffee and 10 to 12 ounces of unsweetened almond milk. Well, this is a 10-ounce glass. The straws are 8.5 inches. So I'm gonna take the slanted one, put it in there. I'm gonna start, I do like my coffee strong, but because I have a smaller glass, I'm gonna go ahead and just start with 1 and see where we go from there. I'm gonna fill the glass with almond milk. Not a perfect design because look at how it drips. This is the first time I've used it. All right, now, sweetener of choice. Let's see what I have. Over here I have all my sweeteners. I thought this one would be great in this iced coffee. It's the cookie dough. All right, the recipe calls for 2 to 3 pumps. Well, I don't have a pumper. So I'm gonna start with a teaspoon. Then we're just gonna try it. Teaspoon, that might even be heavy for this. All right. Built-in stir. Keto coffee cookie dough. Looks really good, doesn't it? I really do like this straw. Wow. That is really good. I don't think I need another teaspoon of the coffee. Wow, that's fabulous. I'm not kidding. Let's see. I think I want a little bit more cookie dough. You know, I don't go to Starbucks because, well, I'm not a fan. We used to have another, you know, local coffee house. I used to go there. You know, everybody was lined up at Starbucks. I was so sad. You know, there were the Starbucks people, and then there were the people that went over there, and, you know, I tried to give them my business, but they didn't make it because Starbucks was across the street. Oh my gosh. This is like an iced latte. So this is the original Javy concentrate. Now for keto people, I think this is the way to go. I don't know what's in the other ones because it says natural flavors. We know we don't like that. So there's an original, caramel, French vanilla, mocha, and there's also a decaf for you decaf people. So that's fabulous. But I don't know about what is in as far as sweeteners and natural flavors in those other varieties. They did give me a coupon code for you in the description below, which also supports my channel. I got this piece of mint, a sprig of mint from my herb garden for the next drink. We're gonna need a blender for this one, but it's still so very easy. I am improvising a little bit because the recipe calls for peppermint extract, and I don't have that, but I do have rum extract, and I think that that's gonna go really good with coffee and chocolate. I have my cubes in my mosaic blender, and I have a 1/4 cup here of sweetener, Truvia, 1/4 teaspoon of my rum extract, or if you have peppermint, 1/4 cup of my chocolate chips, which is my Baked Believe semi-sweet. Lastly, it says a cup of milk, so I don't think I have quite that much, but I only have a 6-ounce glass. Incidentally, if you wanted to know, this glass here is 5.5 inches tall, just so you know if you wanted to, you know, see where your straw would land. It says 1 to 2 teaspoons, so I'm gonna go with 1 since I'm dealing with a smaller glass. This is so concentrated. I mean, look at how it sticks to the spoon. Ooh, this smells amazing. Looks great. Pour it over the ice. Let's just taste it. Wow. The funny thing is, I can't choose between the first and the second drink. I have here a sprig of mint. I'm just gonna put in there. This might need a little bit more ice. Then they say to garnish with chocolate, which is optional. I do have in my pantry these Choco, you know, keto chocolate. This is dark chocolate, coconut, almonds, and sea salt. Organic. So I thought this would be perfect in there, but I think I will need a few more cubes of ice to hold it up. On the Amazon reviews, Yeah, here's where it said that it was 100% Arabica beans and they use filtered water. And it's sourced from small, reliable farms that produce organic and fair trade coffees. So I thought that was really good. So the Easy Frothy coffee, this is kind of in a larger glass, but I'm getting pretty caffeined up here. I'm just gonna use this size because we're testing it. That big mug calls for half a tablespoon of brown sugar. Well, of course, I'm using the Splenda brown sugar. With my smaller cup, I'm just gonna go heaping on my half a teaspoon. Then it calls for a cup of milk, but I don't see it getting very frothy, and I don't see it very frothy in the picture like that. We need heavy whipping cream to make it frothy. I have a third cup here. I'm gonna put that in, and then maybe I'll add a little water. Now I'm gonna put in a splash of almond milk. Okay, so that's like 1/8 of a cup. Let's get the Javy coffee concentrate in. All right, let's see. It says 2 to 3 teaspoons, but in this cup, that's too much, and I'm getting all juiced up here. But I'm gonna put 1 in. Incidentally, you could always get the decaf if that's not what you're looking for. You're one of those that is addicted to Starbucks? This is a much cheaper option. So this is $20. 30 servings for $20, depending on how strong you want it. I think I really caffeined it up today. I have my little milk frother, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna milk froth it up. Turn 3. Look at that. Ooh! You really have to have heavy whipping cream to do this, in my opinion, really. Okay, now. All right. Ooh, that's frothy. Beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna put ice in it. See if I'm missing anything. No. Ooh. All right. Here it is. Check this out. This is like a milkshake. Wow. You literally cannot choose. This is definitely all about your mood. And the possibilities are endless. I'm adding heavy whipping cream. Ooh. Wait. This is really dessert, I'm telling you. Okay. Got my cinnamon stick. Look at that. So this isn't actually iced coffee. This is just a treat. This one you just want to get all over your lips. All right. I'm gonna need my slanted straw for this. I think that I would use the slanted more than the straight, but that's just me. So, all 3 of these drinks are so very different and so very delicious. This is very addicting. Yeah, I can see why they have the following that they do. Delicious. We are on to dessert. It's in the freezer. So it's been in there for a while. We are making Javy coffee chocolate chip ice cream. It's gonna be a while, but I'm gonna go to the patio, wait for my grandson to arrive, and meanwhile, I'll show you how I made it. To make the coffee chocolate chip ice cream, here's the ingredients that you're gonna need. we're going to need 3 cups of heavy whipping cream, 1 cup of almond milk, a half a cup of allulose sweetener. Now, the allulose is pretty much a requirement. It keeps the ice cream soft. Any other sweetener does not do that. If you do not have the allulose, you can instead use a packet of this unflavored gelatin. This will do the same thing. So next we have 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. We're going to use 3 teaspoons of the Javy coffee concentrate. And then the chips, I have the Bake Believe chips. And this is going to be, I don't know how much I'm going to use, probably somewhere between a quarter cup and a half a cup, depending on what we see our consistency looking like. So there you have it. Just a few small ingredients. We're going to go to the stove and make it. I'm using a 3-quart saucepan. And we're going to put in the unsalted butter. Next, I'm going to add in the half a cup of the allulose sweetener. We're going to add 2 cups of the heavy whipping cream. I know I said we're using 3, but we're using it 2 in 1. Right now we're only using 2 cups. As soon as this dissolves, I'm going to turn up the heat to pretty much high. Well, I will put it on 8. Now what we're making here is what's traditionally in ice cream is the can of sweetened condensed milk, which is on the Javy website on their ice cream recipe. But we're not doing that for keto ice cream. So that's what we're doing right here, is we are making the keto condensed sweetened milk. We're going to bring this to a boil, and at which time we're going to reduce the heat and cook it on simmer for 35 to 45 minutes. It's been about 40 minutes and it kind of caramelized in color. Yeah, this is kind of like what the sweetened condensed milk looks like. I'm going to turn it off, set it aside, and now it needs to cool off to room temperature. One thing I want to say about the pan, don't opt for a smaller pan because this process will take a lot longer in a smaller pan. The bigger the pan, the faster this is going to go. This tastes incredible. Look at it. It's like caramel sauce. Anytime you have a recipe that calls for sweetened condensed milk, you just do this. And there's your sweetened condensed milk. All right, next we're going to add the 3 teaspoons of the Javy coffee. It's quite syrupy. We're going to add the last cup of heavy whipping cream. This is nice and cold. One cup almond breeze. You want to grab a whisk and whisk this up. I'm going to show you how fabulous it is. I decided to go middle of the road with 1/3 cup of my Bake Believe semi-sweet chips. And this is really cooled off now, so I'm just going to go 1/3 cup of the chips. Okay. I think that what I'm going to need to do here is chill this for a while, and I may still add another third cup. I'm grabbing my bread loaf pan, and I'm gonna pour this in, put it in the freezer. Let's see. Yeah, these chips are gonna settle in the bottom. All right. The chips have actually slightly melted, but that's okay because that's going to add a lot of flavor. I'm going to chill this for about an hour, and then I'm going to stir it up. You know, it needs to thicken a little bit to add more chips. That's what I'm going to do. I grabbed my plastic wrap. I'm going to cover it up, and in the freezer it goes. 4 hours. We're now at like 3.5 hours on the ice cream. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm just gonna put some chips in, probably about a 1/4 cup, and mix them on in, and back in the freezer it goes. It's morning. This really did need to be refrigerated overnight. I mean, it may have been done by midnight, but I was already done for the day. So I thawed it out this morning because it was all lopsided, and stirred it up here like a soft serve. Now I'm going to cover it up again with plastic wrap for just about an hour. I got my good little sport over here. The ice cream isn't quite firm.
Yeah.
Because we're impatient. We want to get to the pool.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna taste it. I'm gonna let Billy taste it first. Now let me tell you, he does not like my almond milk. He doesn't like practically anything of mine that's keto. So let's see if he likes this ice cream. He's gonna try it, and he's gonna tell the truth.
Nope.
Nope, what?
Don't like it.
He doesn't like the Javy coffee taste, but you know, he's 7. Yeah, that's an acquired taste that you get as an adult. Okay, I'm going to take a bite.
Taste.
Honestly, I felt like the way that I had to stir it up, and it was kind of hard.
Yeah. Technically.
It was kind of hard, so I thought, you know, next time I would absolutely use the unflavored gelatin as well as the allulose. All right, let's taste it. I'm changing the name to caramel. It's coffee caramel chocolate chip. It's what it tastes like. It's really good.
I don't like that. I don't like the coffee taste. That's because I'm not supposed to have coffee.
Strangely,
What are you doing, Buffy?
to me, I don't like the chocolate chips in it.
You don't-
So
you
I
don't
wouldn't
like
do
the
that
chocolate
next
chips?
time.
You don't.
No, it's good just as coffee caramel. Chocolate chips, we don't need them.
We don't need the chocolate chips.
Mm.
I like chocolate.
This is really good.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. Over and out. We're off to the pool.
Yep.
Let's go. If you like this video, I hope that you will like it. That really helps my channel. And I hope that you will consider subscribing and visiting all my 185 videos. If you do live the keto lifestyle, or are interested in product reviews, because that's what I do here. Thanks for coming by for another video, and we're gonna see you very, very soon.